MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Chicago Cubs.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging that hot stick. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
John Lester will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he loves his fastball, but he's got two of them. He's got the four-seamer and then that cutter. Just keeping hitters honest. He'll bust you in with the four-seamer, then he'll throw the cutter to keep you off balance. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Now at the plate, Justin Ruggiano. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For San Francisco, center fielder, Justin Ruggiano.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Now Lester's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant charging in on it, and he's set down, one away.
Batting second here tonight, the first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. In there for strike one. Weather shouldn't play too big a role here in Game 2. 55 degrees at first pitch. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that. That's a nice controlled two-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, The right
So
fielder,
runner at
number
first
8.
here with 2 gone in the
Hunter
inning.
Pence.
And that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward, and the inning is over. So a strong top of the first for the lefty John Lester. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Jeff Samardzija is on the mound for game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Leading off
Well,
for the
Matt,
Cubs.
this guy's been pretty unpredictable.
fielder,
Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out of the game on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, it's the first inning, and he has some time to redeem himself.
Squared that one up just a little late. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Throw over to first, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Just hung in there on that one. The next 3-2. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Here's Ben
Second
Zobrist
baseman.
now. His past meetings with Samardzija, not great. He's 1 for 8. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Samardzija sets. 0-2 pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded, foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Nunez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So digging in now, Brandon Crawford.
Leading
will
off
match
San
up with
Francisco.
John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Brandon Crawford.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. The pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down, a leadoff single for Crawford. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting set. Third base.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
0-2 now from Lester. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No score here as we play inning number 2. And there goes Crawford. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's in time. How about that? Crawford nailed trying to take second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now, Javier Baez. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Javier Baez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 6. Right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. And late reactions, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
This is flared out towards second. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with two men out.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
In now is John Jay. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ruggiano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Into the box now, Jeff Samardzija. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Jeff Samardzija.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off. You get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Joe Panik is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. The 0-2 home. And another foul ball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bryant is under it, no problem, one away. Ready for another chance. Justin Ruggiano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ruggiano.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Left field and deep. Schwarber ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Brandon Belt comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. So striding forward now, John Lester. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
Well, there's a nice soft line drive from the pitcher. Kind of what you expect, right? Not really good hitter, but he puts the ball in play. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ruggiano has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So striding in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. First and second now, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit-by-pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist, lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Here's Javier Baez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. The 1-0 delivery. Just missing here, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Way out in front.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Grounded weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. All tied at 1-1.
Leading off for San Francisco, right fielder Hunter Pence.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Soft liner to the right side, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Eduardo Nunez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a foul popped behind the plate. And he'll reach over to his left to take this one in, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th. Tied. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Hit out towards second. And a rather easy first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. 1-1, here it comes. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
John Jay is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is hit softly to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mac Williamson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mac Williamson.
And that's taken for strike one. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija.
So stepping in, Jeff Samardzija. He singled his last time up. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Now Lester's 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
And he misses there, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
That's yanked into the stand, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that retires the side. Giants down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. So coming to the plate, John Lester. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Down and away, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Here's Chris Bryant now. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Justin Ruggiano. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, he's been on quite a roll tonight, retired 8 hitters. Now, with that base hit right there, that kind of breaks that streak of retiring 8 in a row. Let's see how he adjusts out of the stretch now.
Hit hard to third. Bryant's got it. Zobrist on to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready for another chance. Buster Posey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
This ball will be chopped foul. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He hit a sac fly earlier. The pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Javier Baez. As Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Ruggiano on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Chop foul over towards the dugout. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Hunter Pence becomes the first out of the inning. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Brandon Crawford is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Grounded to the right. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now Lester's 0-1. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Crawford leads from second. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-0 count. Here it is. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Hayward has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Nick Hundley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Nick Hundley.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Giants leave a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Will Smith gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Jason Hayward is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. In the air down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might score foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to 3rd and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Well, they were talking about before the game, we got to get in that bullpen, and sure enough, the double and now a single, and before you know it, the reliever's in trouble.
In now is John Jay. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at 3rd with 1 big out on the scoreboard now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Addison Russell is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Addison Russell.
And a ball, 1-0. His career line against Will Smith. He's 1 for 2. 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Popped high in the air. Belt is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I love the competitiveness. He gives up 2 straight singles, and then he gets 2 outs. He's got a chance to get out of this inning without giving up anything.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. Denard Span is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 2, Denard Span.
Brett Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Anderson. Leading off for San Francisco, second baseman, Denard Span.
And that's in there for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Ruggiano. In his career versus this pitcher, 2 for 3. And a changeup right down the middle. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Number 9.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Brandon Belt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Again, a 1-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Slow bouncer to the right side. That winds up foul. Ready with another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Corey Guerin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Kelby Tomlinson will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Brett.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Now playing second base, number 37, Kelby.
The 0-1 on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. Ball 1.
That's a ball. We're playing 11. 1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 2 out, nobody on. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
The pitcher, number 37, Brett.
Miguel Montero will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Miguel Montero.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Runners off for second. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Koji Uehara will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Cubs dugout. Now the 2-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at 3rd with 1 away. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 1-0. Runners breaking for the plate. Oh, and he's not as the pitch is a ball. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. So a fielding mistake there as they are able to get the tag out. However, a run winds up scoring on the play. Swing and a line drive, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Mark Melanson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 41, Mark Melanson. Now playing 3rd base and batting in the 8th spot.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Connor Gillespie.
Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's another 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff hitter reaches base as the potential tying run here in extra innings.
Catcher Wilson.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And this will be fouled away. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 0-1. Runner goes for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ruggiano is there, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
In now is John Jay. His career numbers against Melanson. He's gone 3 for 6. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Addison Russell. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Russell.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hey now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference.